This is one of the most important videos on the page or in the series, because this is all about selective permeability. You've heard of membranes being selectively permeable, but what does that mean? And how does the cell do it? And the answer is basically it makes itself impermeable to nearly anything apart from hydrophobic molecules such as steroid hormones, or very small molecules such as O2 and CO2. And then it makes itself selectively permeable. It selects what it's going to be permeable to by just what channels and what carriers does it put in its surface. There's loads, there's a smorgasbord, there's thousands of channels, all slightly different from one another with different properties, but in the grand scheme of things, you've got one for each ion, really, or an active transporter for each ion. So say, for example, a nerve cell. So this is a nerve cell. Nerve cells work by pushing, allowing Na plus and K plus to diffuse through the membrane in opposite directions. You'll learn about that more as you go into upper sixth. So this cell will have sodium channels and potassium channels as well. It even has an active transporter which can transport both of these things to set up the concentration gradient to allow them to diffuse. But again, not important, just this idea that actually you can make a little you can match up which channels you need for what you need your cell to be permeable to. Another example, which you don't need to know for A level, but I'm just showing you this really cool channels out there, is you can have a stomach cell, and a stomach cell has an active transporter that uses potassium going the other way, actually, which is quite cool, to pump H plus ions into the stomach. Of course it has that. Of course the cells of your stomach are permeable to H plus ions, otherwise how would they make your stomach acidic? So you don't need to learn this, you just need to appreciate this lovely idea that actually you can make cells permeable to whatever you want as long as you've got the right channel or active transporter.